here's another update. Actually pretty happy about this one. Is I used the jig, which helps you do these flat pocket holes. They're like giant pocket holes to put these European hinges in. And so this one of the few things that actually went really smoothly from the get-go, as opposed to most of the stuff, which is, you know, after lots of cursing, it actually, you know, kind of works.
You want to talk about the slides?
Yeah, I'm trying these new slides here. You know, it's great that they're full slides and they hold 200 pounds if I were going to put 200 pounds in there. That said, they are not as glidey and smooth as the cheaper ones that don't have the soft close technique in them. So I will not be purchasing them again. They are not. But this worked out really well, and I will put obviously another door, and then I've got a separate thing for some handles and hardware on here. But I got a little tweaking because I've got just a little bit that needs to be edged over to line up. But yeah, super pleased with this. I didn't know what to expect by using it, but quite happy with that, the way that turned out. And so, you know, I've got all the wood cut for this other tray. It's just, you know, putting it together. And then I've got, I'm gonna put half shelves in here. They don't go all the way to the front, because on these doors, it'll be like these. I'm gonna have some interior holders for like caulk and spray paint and some other things, so that when you open it up, a good example would be, you know, you open it up and then you know your glue is right there, so it's easy and convenient to grab, making our building projects that much easier to do. So that's the update. All right, here's an update, an irritated update. So as you can see, there's like it's more than a 1/4 inch gap, which makes me super grumpy. So I've got to do some kind of adjustment. This here is pretty much flush the way I want it. Actually, this door, after mounting it, it was flush also and square on the sides. That said, and I just got to experiment, I need to move this over like 1/4 inch, because, you know, my expectation was, and what I wanted was a 1/4 inch gap over here, so that when I mounted the next set of doors, it would not be right up against it. Although I have to say that these type of hinges are such that you could legitimately do that. Like if this was flush against there, as you can see, the way it opens, it doesn't actually impact at all, which is slick. I just got to figure out how to be able to introduce that 1/4 inch, which I want here, not here. And so that's kind of where I'm at now. I mean, the process of putting the 35 millimeter hinges and all that other shenanigans, you know, went really well. Just, I wasn't expecting the challenge of trying to close this 1/4 inch gap. I mean, 1/8 of an inch is fine, but a 1/4 inch is noticeable and doesn't look right. So got to figure out how to do that. And so that will be the next update, if and when I can figure that out. So to solve this thing here, which I just was not familiar on how the hinge worked, I'm going to just take these doors and place them over here, which has a 1/4 inch less space. In this area here, I'm gonna do holes and a half shelf there. And then on these doors, which then go over here, I'm gonna put like a storage hanger for caulk and various small diameter things that go in here. So when you open it out, you've got all your material to work with. It's only probably gonna be one shelf to store, you know, paint and other types of materials. So I think that will solve this issue here, and I kind of learned my lesson with these types of concealed hinges and how they actually work and stuff.